Yes, hello. Yeah, I have seen the just seen the fight. Uh, yeah, it was not as great as expected, maybe fight, but I think that there were a few things that didn't work in Lomachenko's favorite. One was, of course, that he was, as I mentioned in my video, pre-fight video prediction. He is a little ring rusty. I wondered how much that would affect him. He hadn't fought for 14 months or so. And it's so obvious in the early rounds or in the first half it did affect him. He did won the second round, I thought, but the other five were all Teofimo's. Yeah. So I personally had it even a draw because after that seven to from the seventh to the 11th round it was Loma, mostly he won those rounds, I thought. And in the last round, of course, Lopez knew that he had to really step on the gas to win, to have a chance to win. So yeah, he did well because before that he wasn't that impressive. It's just that he was more active, than Loma, and just did enough to win those rounds. But some of them were hard to score, I guess, because Loma did score sometimes with some clean punches, but he just didn't do enough. So yeah, this was. But on the judging, wow, that was such a terrible case of preferential judging. I mean, how anyone can give the fight to any of the fighters by more than a couple of rounds or points, I just don't see. I mean, it's terrible. One of the judges even had it 119, 109 for Teofimo. So, yeah, I mean that's become a problem really in the United States. I already talked about it, and I have a friend who works in the in that officiating yeah branch of boxing. So he thought I talked to him earlier today. He also was really disgusted with this decision. It was I one of the worst decisions he saw, and yeah, it was just another case of how preferential American judges can be against non-American fighters, and yeah, it was just a fight. I guess it was a little bit unfortunate for Lomachenko that he didn't have a tune-up. He should have had a tune-up fight before this, like in June or something like that, just to have just to see where he is, because he hadn't fought for so long, and so now he's got another loss on his record. But I think this will make him really work even harder, and he will come back strong. I believe it because he really is a very determined man. He really is very you know eager to prove himself always, and because he has had his detractors, um, yeah, as usual. I mean, it's just the way things are. He's from a whole other another land, and people in America or anywhere else pretty much are more likely to judge a fighter a little bit harsher if he's not from their part of the world, and if he's very good and really beating, so many of their best guys. So yeah, Teofimo Lopez was, he did what he was supposed to do, and but it's not like he was very impressive. Maybe in the last round, but it wasn't a shutout round anyway. Loma did land some good punches also there, but Lopez, he kind of rocked Loma, and yeah, I think he won that round. Yeah, it was competitive, but he won. But many of the rounds, the first 6 rounds that he won, or 5 of the 6, they were like, not that much going on. Lopez just was more active, and he won. Simply, he landed some clean shots, but there was no really eye-catching stuff there. So I think in the rematch, which hopefully will happen in not too long, I guess sometime next year, in the spring or summer, I don't know. I think we will see a whole different fight, and Teofimo should really prepare very well for that one. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess there isn't so much to say. I mean, it's not like I know Loma's detractors and guys who don't like him now like claim that he was, you know, that he got his ass kicked or whatever, but even they don't really believe it, I think, unless they are really, really like, judgmental and all that. So that was about, I think, simply a case of, much like in his first loss against Salido, but a little bit different, because in that fight Loma was pretty active in the first 3 or so rounds, and then he kind of started drifting away. But in that way, it was a much like a similar situation where he just didn't seem to find his rhythm, and his movement, was not so good. And yeah, it's just that case of being so ring rusty that, yeah. So I had a draw, as I said. I thought, um, yeah, even if they had scored for Teofimo for like 150, 113, I would have no problem with it, but they really gave ridiculously wide scores, so that's not fair. It's a travesty, so, and that must be dealt with. But I have a feeling it won't, at least not for a long time. Yeah, alright, this was Boz from Boz Boxing Predictions. Thank you for watching, bye bye.